Hey guys, Brian Second Fitness up today, and we were leaving off about the truth about weight loss, that it's not really, if you really don't change your nutrition, that you're not going to have weight loss. You're not going to increase your muscle tone, increase your vascularity, your basal metabolic rate to gain from that. Change how good your catabolic breakdowns are. If you're really getting into good biosynthesis with the muscle fibers, they're growing along with your metabolites, which are making the muscle fibers grow. It's making them grow. It's making them reproduce. It's making them develop in full development, full growth, and full reproducement of your muscle fibers, and making sure that it's not just that. It's making sure that you gain in muscle mass. It's making sure that you decrease body composition levels. It makes sure that your body mass index. It's making sure that your body mass index, your weight, and your height. It's making sure that they both change. Your weight, your height, they can change, and again, they're going to be stunted by things like anabolic steroids, growth hormone. It's not natural because guess what? It makes you, even past the age of 40. I was talking about in my anabolic steroid video. It makes so that you can keep your same fat level, your same muscle level, and you can build upon that in protein synthesis. It's going to be enhancing, artificially enhancing your protein synthesis, your biosynthesis, which is a natural process that your body does to actually gain in muscle fibers to expand the one muscle fiber into a type 2 muscle fiber to expand the growth, reproduction, and the development of your muscles and how much muscle tone you have, how many abs. It's going to be changing this. Now, anabolic steroids, yes. Are you, compared to this, genetics? Can you change your genetics? No, you can't, because that's something that you're born with. You're born with. You're born, again, not with the six pack that everybody else has. You're born with this unique abdominal structure, and you have to admire it. You have to embrace who you are. You have to keep embracing who you are, because these people, they're going to stunt the growth of these muscles, so they cannot grow anymore, because they've your anabolic breakdowns, again, biosynthesis, it's artificially enhanced, and the thing that's going to stunt your muscle growth. And if the thing that many people don't realize is that people that take steroids, they can maintain their fat levels, their body composition, they can maintain their vascularity levels, muscle tone, they can maintain the muscle levels, and the muscles are going to gain some bit in hypertrophy. But guess what? After that, if you don't, the thing is that if you keep relying on these anabolic steroids and you think that you're gonna gain, well, you're not, because the main thing that steroids are skipping, it doesn't care about your catabolic breakdown, because guess what? Steroids is a drug. It's not food. Steroids is not something that you can eat. It's not something that can feel the muscles in the way as food does. Macronutrients, micronutrients, macrominerals. It doesn't serve all those functions that I like to say. And I preach this every day. Do not use anabolic steroids. It will stunt the growth of your height. Not even that. Your weight. It will stunt your muscle growth too. And this is a major thing that I want to tell you guys. And your testosterone levels are going to be over the chart. Sex drive. It's going to lead you into a lot of problems that you really don't want to have, because you want to gain in muscle. You want to build your basal metabolic rate to make sure that metabolites are being produced, that they're helping the growth, development, and reproduction of muscle fibers, that it's benefiting the blood vessels, and if they're circulating around the muscles. And again, inclusion, it's very high in people that are taking anabolic steroids, because when we talk about inclusion, it's making sure that you have no circulation at all, making sure that your blood vessels not supporting the muscles. So they're going to be tired because they're not getting any of this oxygen. Your blood vessels not getting any of the oxygen to your muscles, so they can't process. They can't keep going on. You can't keep doing non-stop repetitions. You can't do many push-ups because you're wearing your muscle out. It's muscle confusion. You're fusing your muscle because your muscles, they don't know anything of what to do. They don't have any thought. They don't have any mindset right now, because you're forcing them to just basically fail, and to the point where you can damage these muscles that you have. You can, even by synthol injections, if you do use vegetable oil, which is high in polyunsaturated fats, high in saturated fats, and you're adding that right to the anabolic breakdowns, the thing that your muscles cannot utilize saturated fats, foods that are high in cholesterol, and foods that are higher in polyunsaturated fats. So guess what it's doing? It's not going to grow. But the thing about that is when you inject synthol, is that it's really affecting the muscle growth, and it's going to be it's going to be making this artificial muscle that is not even muscle at all. It's just vegetable oil. It's oil. It's not muscle, and it doesn't need micronutrients, microminerals, vitamins to function. It doesn't need that to grow because it is oil, and as you can tell, oil is not a living thing. It does not have catabolic breakdowns. It does not go through biosynthesis. Was utilizing what you're given, the nutrients, macronutrients, micronutrients, microminerals, and make sure you gain the muscle fibers. And guess what? It's not going to do that. It's going to block the growth, the reproduction, the development of muscle fibers to type 2. It's going to prevent all these things, your muscles, for growing correctly. And as I was talking about occlusion, you can damage your muscle. You can damage your abdominal region. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson did it. I mentioned his name. You guys don't be like, "Oh yeah, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He's like, he's my main man, guys. He's my main man." Well, he's a horrible actor. That's just my opinion. Don't get mad at me. Don't leave in the comment section that you hate me because I stated my opinion. But he's fake. He uses testosterone to replace the therapy. He uses anabolic steroids to keep his same muscle mass, his same body mass, body composition, his same body mass index, and to really keep his same muscular growth where it can't really grow because he has poor ass nutrition. He has cheat days every single week, Sunday. Every single week, he's eating foods that are high in saturated fats, polyunsaturated fats that affect your liver. Not even that, it's going to be affecting the hormone insulin ability to regulate and the glucagon, the hormone insulin and hormone glucagon to regulate your blood glucose level, which again affects your blood sugar. If you get low to high blood sugar, a corrupted amount of carbohydrate, the amount of carbohydrates that you intake, which carbohydrate loading is something that I'm going to talk about too, and then we're going to end this video. So, carbohydrate loading, which is increasing your carbohydrate intake while decreasing the amount of exercise you have. So, your metabolism is really not going to be burning off these calories. So, it's really going to affect your organs then down the line. And you're going to be kind of screwed because you can't do anything about it. Because when you're carbohydrate loading, the thing that's happening is your metabolism isn't going to save you. In your organs, they're going to get these degenerative non-nutrients that they do not need. You're going to get all this cholesterol. Your heart is going to get all these fats that are pushing it, that are killing it slowly. They are killing your liver slowly. It's going to do all these things. I just wanted to mention that, guys. It's going to cause colon cancer, liver cancer. It's going to cause gastrointestinal